Right, I think we're back. I'm getting seriously pissed off with Voice Meter. It's getting to the point where it's actually making it difficult to stream because I can't rely on this fucking bit of software working properly. It's mental. Right. So let me see, where's this video so I can get the chat into the window. Alright, so I think we're up and running again. I will need to be having, I'm going to have to send an email to Voice Meter or something, or a fucking tweet or something. Like, it's every single fucking stream now. It basically shits the bed. Right, Voice Meter was what caused my PC to shit itself last week. Right, again. Right, oh come on, Jesus Christ, this is. Fucking Chrome. Right, where am I at? My channel. My videos. Okay, so all right, that's kind of thrown me. This has thrown me. And I think what I've basically done is I've just gone live and made this stream that I'm doing right now private. Because I'm an idiot. So what I'm going to do is go back into my dashboard. I'm just going to delete that last video. And then hopefully... let's delete you. Okay, I think we're live and public. Right. What a shit show. Well, it is called the Shiva shit show. What else do you expect? Alright, well, let's give it a couple of minutes, see if people roll over. But Voice Meter, I think we're going to need to have words. I'm going to send them a tweet going, what the fuck? Oh, they don't have a Twitter page. That's useful. All right, what we got? One person watching. All right, 2 people watching. I should probably control copy and paste this in Discord. What a fucking nightmare. What a joke, eh? Right, so, okay, well, I think people are coming back over. I'm going to post a link in Discord when that opens. Hopefully, we'll get the show back on the road. Yeah, so that was a face reveal at the end because I'm agitated, so I'm obviously, yeah, so if you were clever enough, then you've got my face. Right. To be honest, it's mostly to hide it from scam baiters. So as long as no scam baiters saw it, I should be all right. Right, okay. So I'm a little bit shaken from that. I don't like showing a face on the internet. And given what's some of the topics that we'll be discussing tonight, I think you can understand why. But anywho, hopefully that was not too horrible of a start. I'm going to have to get in touch with Voice Meter because their product keeps shitting its pants. And what I ended up doing was restarting my PC and moving the USB to a different socket. So it could be that the socket was loose. Yeah, so for those of you who have sent me DMs saying you showed your face, thank you. I'm aware. That video's down. So all right, let's roll into it. Let's get into it. Oh no, I need to change the chat over in OBS. So okay. So there's a couple of things that I think could be worth talking about. First of all, first on the menu is Adventures with Peachy Rider. Now, a few days ago, Emo Howling Wolf lost it with Navin and myself because, as far as he was concerned, that's stupid. We were being hypocrites. Oh, did Pookie send me a? Oh, right. Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. Sure, then maybe it'd be good to get Trump Tard up here on the panel so we can explain himself. But yes, I should probably not have a conversation that you can only hear one side of. Okay, so Emo Howling Wolf. Fuck, I've lost my train of thought. Right, let's get back on track. If you're good looking, it's okay to show your face. Yeah. So, Peachy Rider was out doing a bait. And yeah, we'll get to Emo Howling Wolf later. Peachy Rider was out doing a bait, not a bait. She's not a scam baiter. She was covering the protests in whatever city that she lives in. Now something happened. All right, yeah. So during the protests, this is one of the reasons why Emo lost it with Naven and myself, and we'll get into that in a little bit. She apparently used racial slurs. During the course of the protest, and he kind of said, "Oh, you know, you're hypocrites because you haven't made a video calling her out." Now, of course, we only had his hearsay to go on. You know, I don't know whether she did that or not. Yeah, I don't know if he did that or not. There's no, you know, if she did that or not. However, during the protests, sorry, I'm also trying to fix OBS. During the protests, there was an event that happened where she was accosted by another YouTuber, and the hey Queef Control, welcome to the stream. And the YouTuber claimed that she pulled a knife on him. So what I thought we could do is have a look at what is that? Frank Hassel attacks Peachy Rider in Atlanta.
Tonight, across the country, the calls for justice are growing
now, this is a video that who put this together? The Salty Rant put together. So if you want to see the original, go to his channel. Now I'm going to skip ahead to about here, which is where the pertinent action takes place.
This is 9 News here reporting with you. You want hot dog, Sam? Get out of here, Sam. She got a knife.
Now they're saying that what's in her hand here is a knife. Now it's kind of unclear, but let's carry on.
She's got a knife! She said she was gonna stab me! Show your face! Show your face!
So there you go. That's kind of interesting. I mean, you know, did she pull a knife? Now, someone was saying that it might have been pepper spray, or that it may have been a screwdriver. Now, for me, this is a much more serious issue about. This is a much more serious issue than using a racial slur, right? Even if she didn't have a knife and it was a screwdriver, like a screwdriver can be used to. Oh, right, there's another video that's just been posted in Discord. So let's have a look at this. All right, no, and then let's not do that. That's actually for someone else, so I'm going to leave that. There is another video which I downloaded, so we'll take a look at that, assuming I can find it. Now, I did have it racked up in my... oh, you know what? Let's just go to download history and... I didn't get the prescription, Wilma. No, I went and made the prescription, so I won't be able to actually pick the drugs up until tomorrow. So I'm actually in a worse state than I was yesterday. I'm actually more agitated, hence the title of the stream. So, okay, yeah, I'm not... there's another video where she turns up at a protest the next day, and someone, again, accuses her of having a knife. So, oh right, and now I'm buffering on OBS. Oh, this is going wonderfully today. So anyway, that's apparently YouTube isn't getting enough data for you to see. So anyway, that is what it is. Now, if she has done that, that is a much worse thing than, you know, using a racial slur in the heat of the moment. I don't understand why people aren't flagging her for this. Why isn't Emo having a go at her about this? All right, yeah. Oh, you know, we haven't done panel link. Let's get panel. So, let's move on. I don't know if she pulled a knife. It looks a bit like she has something in her hand. It could be pepper spray. It could be a multi-tool or a screwdriver, as has been suggested. Yeah. So let's move on. Yesterday there was a lot of stuff kicking off all over SnoozeTube. So it might be that we run through. That's what he does on social media. Okay. It might be that we run through quite a lot of stuff fairly quickly. Now, let me see. Mouse has gone through a rebranding recently. His channel is no longer called Beware Mouse. It's now called Wicked Development. Now, let's see if yesterday's stream is still up. No, he's taken it down. Okay, fair enough. That's kind of annoying. I wish people wouldn't do that. I wish they would just have the balls just to leave their videos up. Which is something else we'll get to later. Now, I went on to Mouse's panel last night because in the chat he was making some, what I think are rather startling claims, which was he was selling server space, but the servers are virtual servers on a computer that apparently resides in a bank, which has some issues. And to me, this whole thing sounded like scam. Right? Like, and I tried asking him. I was trying to ask him, you know, I suppose serious questions like where are the servers located, what virtual machine software is being used, yeah, it's like, and now in his chat, he's making some quite startling claims as to the profitability of his business, right? But it seems that what he wants is salesmen to sell server spaces. Now he was saying, so I don't know, I couldn't get head nor tail, like I couldn't make sense out of how this was supposed to work. Apparently there's some satellite involved somehow. So no, I'm gonna be honest, other people have called Mouse a scammer in the past. I'm actually very careful about accusing people of anything, right? Unless there's evidence, or unless it seems like, yeah, that's definitely fucking fishy, right? Now, what Mouse was talking about yesterday, it smells fishy. There's something smells off. He's saying that he's got 7 days left. Well, I'm guessing it's 5 days left now before his phone account is terminated. So he needs to get this satellite internet account, and but he wants to rent server space on virtual servers that are hosted on a shitty computer in a bank. That all seems dodgy. So whilst I've been kind of reticent to describe Mouse as a scammer, I mean, I'm going to be honest, like, if it walks like a duck and it talks like a duck, then it's very probably some sort of bird. Now, I just want to take a look at his YouTube page here, because I noticed this yesterday. His banner across the top with the WDRN on Air, Wicked Development Radio Network, looks really nice. And then there's this picture of like a studio here. Can you see that? Is he like? Is that meant to be the WDRN studio? Is that? Like? I think that's meant to be the WDRN studio. Surely that's blatant misrepresentation. Like if you're claiming to be a radio network, and then you've got a picture like that, surely the implication is that's where the radio network stuff happens, right? That's quite a nice looking, setup in there. I mean, look at that, man. Look at that. That's a nice looking studio. There's this nice plush sofa that runs all the way down the wall behind them. This nice table here. It's nicely lit. Is that a projector? I think that's a projector. That's a nice looking studio. I'd invest in that studio. Wouldn't you invest in that studio? So, WDRN's been frozen for the last hour. Should we have a look at what's going on? Live now. Let's see what is study time. No music. Is he still making claims in here? No, he's obviously asleep or something. Right? That's Emo Studio. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm going to be keeping an eye on Mouse. Because, I think he's probably engaging in behaviour that I would describe as a scam. Well, my word, we're rattling through these, aren't we? I think because I'm actually still kind of... is anxious the right word? Yeah, maybe anxious. I'm anxious anyway. I'm in the middle of an anxiety episode, which will, kind of sort itself out a day or two after I get hold of the medication. And that disastrous start, although now that I've switched USB sockets, voice meter does seem to be behaving itself. I'm wondering if it was just a loose connection. So, okay, yeah. Mouse couldn't answer any of the questions about that relate to the technical aspects of what he's doing. So, that's Let's have the green one, please. Green. Give me green. Yeah, and he seemed to think that he didn't need to. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's very, very bad business practice. Also, he couldn't answer really, really simple questions like, you know, how much is it going to cost you to secure customers? Nothing, apparently. Anyway, let's ignore Mouse. I think let's move on to Cut the Plastic. Now, Cut the Plastic is, I'm guessing he's an auditor of some sort. I haven't really come across him before. However, this stream came up yesterday, so I thought we could take a look at this. I thought it was quite interesting. This is a protest that was happening in Denver, which Mouse should have been at, right? I mean, if he'd been here, instead of faffing around on YouTube, he could have made some money from donations, which could have, you know, he might have got his fucking required 700 quid just from going out with a fucking camera, right? But anyway, he's here with a bunch of these protesters who have stopped at, I think this is a monument, and there's a black guy talking. Now, I'm not going to go into what the black guy said, other than that he's being vaguely positive, right? Maybe it is worth listening to a minute or two, just to get a bit of context. Yeah. But it's really spectacular how badly Cut the Plastic misjudges the mood of the people around him. But yeah. Right, so yeah, no, it is good that we went back a minute or so. So this is quite interesting. Someone shouted, "Fuck the police," right? And I think it's quite interesting to see what the protesters' reactions are to that.
Somebody just got shot by the protest, bro. And y'all sitting out here saying, fuck the police. We know, bro, we gotta focus on what the fuck we doing, bro. We gotta focus on why we out here, bro. Don't take that away. I'll be the first one to tell you, but I don't agree with the fucked up shit that the police is doing to us, bro. And that I'm experiencing that shit fucking first hand, bro. But that's what I'm out here fighting against, bro. That's what I'm out here fighting. This moment, we're doing it. I don't want this moment to end. Oh, just fuck the police. No, it's bigger than that, bro. Hey,
do you want fucking killing and pizza, or do you want the fucking truth?
So the protesters' response to "fuck the police" is to say, "Yeah, no, we get the police are being shit." Like, you know, as a black man, I get that. I'm not black, by the way. I'm paraphrasing what he was saying. Right? So, and then the crowd starts chanting, "We are love." Right? And my position, just to be clear, the only antidote to hatred is love. Right? If you come at hatred with more hatred, all you're going to get back is more hatred. The only way to defeat hatred is with love. Yeah. We are one. We are one. We are one. Right, and then I think it changes to "We Are One," or maybe they started on "We Are One." Yeah, maybe I misheard the start, but still, that's, you know, better than "fuck the police," right?
We are one. Yo, we are one. And if I'm offending anybody, like, I'm so sorry. Like, this is not my fucking movement, bro. We're in here together. So I was planning to sit back today, but sometimes I can't just sit back and watch shit happen. That is not people fucking down. want to hear from y'all. We're going to let y'all talk. And another thing, you know, and I'm sorry. I don't want to offend anybody, but I've been hearing like my black brothers and sisters say, "Oh, we're not gonna listen to white people. We don't want to hear them talk." Bro, we out here to fight against the fucking white silence. We out here to fight against the police silence. So we want to hear from everybody.
I gotta say, I kind of like this guy here with the megaphone. He's being quite sensible. You know, he's making the point that if you're gonna say white silence is violence, then you can't not allow the white people to speak. That's that's logic 101 there, man. Now, I've got to say, I think the slogan is nonsense, by the way. Silence is violence. Like, it's nonsense. Silence is actually not violence, because violence is the misuse of force, right? So, there's no force in silence, right? There's an absence of force in silence. Now, I understand what the slogan is getting at, but I think I just have an issue with slogans. I think slogans are a stupid person's method of argumentation. Right? If you can't argue, you chant a slogan. Yeah.
How about a little Blue Lives Murder?
Right, now here we go. This is that was Cut the Plastic. All right. This is where he really misjudges the mood. Hey, I could be welcome. Hey, Flathead. Hey, Jamie. Good night, Jason. Hello to the chat, by the way. I know I haven't been responding to the chat that much. I'm kind of keeping a weather eye on it. Hey, I am what I am. Stunt Dummy, Taryn, etc. Reverend Kelly Lee, welcome. Hello, everyone. I hope this is finally getting towards something like a show after the disastrous start. Second disastrous start in a row. I'm wondering if it was the USB socket. I've not had a single issue since I switched the USB sockets. Right, so anyway, back to this. So let's take it back 5 seconds, because I think this is when you get the sense that he's actually really misjudged the mood here.
How about a little Blue Lives Murder?
I had somebody.
All right. Hey, Rex and TC. Hello.
And trust me, it is fucking Black Lives Matter, and that is why the fuck we out here.
That's right.
Believe that.
Black Lives Matter!
Black lives fucking matter. You better believe that.
Yes!
Blue Lives Murder.
All night!
Look at that, man. Look at that. They're not fucking happy about that. They're not having that at all. Right? Now, get this, right? These, out of the people in this, I don't know if Cut the Plastic is black or white, but he sounds kind of white. I'm assuming he's white. Right? Look at all these black people. Right? All these people who are the guys being affected by the police brutality in the States, by and large. It's black and ethnic minorities, right? It's not white people, but watch them all, man.
All night!
Look at that! Look at that!
Misheard him.
That's right.
So we gonna let some people talk.
Right. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Let's just take that back again. This is someone who presumably is claiming to be he completely misjudged. Completely misjudged the kind of mood of the crowd.
Blue Lives Murder.
I had somebody, and trust me, it is fucking Black Lives Matter, and that is why the fuck we out here.
That's right.
Believe that.
Black Lives Matter!
Black lives fucking matter. You better believe that.
Yes!
Blue Lives Murder.
All night! Misheard him.
That's right.
So we gonna let some people talk. We gonna let some people talk.
Right, yeah, so I just kind of thought that was really interesting. Like, it was a little, like, I think it's, you know, because these guys are protesting, right? But it seems to me they're actually protesting rather than, you know, rioting. Right? Like, they're not burning shit down. Yeah, no, I just kind of thought it was really interesting how he completely misjudged what was going on with those people. Yeah. So, what else do we have on the menu today? So, I think I was going to briefly mention the fact that Bao got arrested, but I mean, I think Bao is so unimportant that that's all we need to do. Just briefly mention the fact that Bao got arrested. Bao got arrested. Right, let's move on. I was kind of, I mean, right. So this is the meat of the episode for me, I suppose. So, are they live? Let's find out if they're live. So a few days ago, I featured on the panel, the stream, a channel called Raging Scorpion Productions, which was very funny. Now the guy who owns the channel is someone called Joey, who seems to be under the impression that I'm either hacking him, doxing him, doxing his significant other and members of his family, I think. Which is kind of weird because, one, I don't do any of that stuff. Like, you know, I don't. If I want to troll someone, I won't troll their relatives. I'll troll them, right? And normally, the way that I troll people is by taking their arguments apart, right? Like, that's how I do it. So the history is, I kind of went on Joey's panel and I disagreed with him, and he kicked me off the panel. And every now and again, I'll go into his, you know, chat, and I'll engage in what I call some light trolling. You know, I'll go in and basically kind of be a cheeky monkey, right? Nothing mental, you know, just I'll go in and be a bit cheeky. So, but he seems to think that I'm kind of this nefarious, I don't know what, right? But he keeps mentioning me in all of his fucking videos, right? Normally, so the other night he mentioned me in a video claiming that I'd done something that actually Navin had done, and Navin got a little bit annoyed because, like, I'm getting Navin's credit, right? Like, that's how he put it. It's like, he's giving you the fucking credit. Anyway, he's got a friend. Called Shane. Let's go to his channel. Now, the reason why I'm The Real Shane Show. Now, he's on YouTube. Now, The Real Shane Show is a friend of Joey's, and we interacted on a panel very briefly, in which I was, you know, mildly, we've talked about Mummy of Many and Fuck DSS before, Steve. What was I? Rude? A little bit rude. I told him to shut up. You know. Now, and I get being told to shut up by an English idiot isn't very much fun. I get that, but still. Right, is he actually taking all of his videos down? That's interesting. So, he put out a video a few days ago, this guy Shane, who's a friend of Joey's, right? Oh, no, in fact, we need to go back a little bit further. He put out a video on his channel a few days ago, which is no longer there, but in which he put a dodgy link, join.mysite, right? So I fired up a VM. In case Mouse is watching, that's a virtual machine, all right? I fired up my VM, installed Tor, right, because I wanted to make it doubly difficult, and turned my VPN on and clicked on this link, right? Now the link redirected to Grabify, and then redirected to YouTube, right? So it's an IP grabbing link. It's an IP grabbing link. And then a couple of days later, he puts out this video. Now, what I'm actually in the reason why I'm looking away. Here we go. I'm going to load up the video and show you what he's and show you how that looks. So what he did was he put this video out, and then very, very quickly he made it private. And in fact, he's taken pretty much all of his videos off of his channel. He doesn't appear to have any videos on his channel anymore. Now, yeah, they're all gone, right? Nothing to do with me. Now, the reason why I'm devoting so much time to this half-wit is because he made the mistake of he's made the mistakes of well, he's made several mistakes. The biggest one is accusing me of shit that I haven't done. I kind of don't like that. It really pisses me off. Like, you know, I don't mind being criticised. Like if you think, like if you're unhappy with something that I've done, fine, criticise me. And, you know, I'll either agree with it or not. I might not agree with it, but I might, you know, I think I'm quite reasonable. If you can demonstrate that I'm wrong some way, then I'll accept that, right? I really don't like people making up spurious accusations in order to discredit people. That's not, you know, that's not cool in my book. And when you make yourself a complete idiot and you involve me in your absolute fucking idiocy, it's almost like you're just
Maggie,
It would help if we could hear it.
Oh, can you not hear it? Right, okay. Right. No, YouTube can hear it. It's just you that can't hear it, NJ, I think. But I think you should be able to hear it now. Can you hear that now?
you can't get me for shit. You can't get me for slandering. Because I didn't use your full name.
No. Right, what have we got? VAIO3.
Looks like I don't want to.
Yeah, okay, let's change. Oh, it's 2, sorry. Wrong
Get
button.
that bigger hammer.
Right. No, it's just, right, you should be able to hear it now.
And had I used your full name...
Yep.
Yeah. Right, okay, let's take it back.
And
right.
to you, Toothless Maggie.
I don't know who Maggie is. I've no idea who he's talking to here. But it's funny, so we're going to listen to it anyway.
Maggie. You can't get me for shit. You can't get me for slandering. Because I didn't use your full name. And had I used your full name, you would have to have some die-hard evidence that I was the one bashing you. So, encore time. Oh, holy night, Maggie's still smoking crack, and it's a fact, you'll never be a top streamer, streaming with no teeth, gets you nowhere. Oh, holy night, Maggie's gonna die of a OD smoking crack. She does meth and snorts pills. So if you come after one of my friends...
I gotta say, if you snort pills, you must have really wide fucking nostrils.
Fence with screenshots again. We'll get you for slandering. How you like those nuts, biatch? Peace. Oh, and you trolls. Hey, Richard. Hey, Gene. Hey, Joseph.
Again, I don't know who any of these people are. I don't know who he's talking to, so, I mean, it could be anyone.
Oops. Oh, and y'all really, you know what? I'm going to save you the trouble. My name is Justin Shane Corbett Sr. Good luck finding out if I truly live in Tennessee. But really, I'll even give you a spoiler. I am, Google it. I'm telling you the truth. So, blast me. Because none of...
Now, I'm going to say put in your own... I don't know if that is his information. I haven't bothered checking it. I've got no interest in... Oh, we got people. I didn't hear... Normally it makes a little beeping sound when people come in. I'll have to move the chat, I suppose. Yeah, so I don't think it's very wise to dox yourself on YouTube. I think that's a really stupid thing to do. It's not the stupidest thing he says in this video. I don't know if that is information. Do you want to mute yourself, Nathan?
If you shop on Amazon, you should use Wikibuy.
Nathan?
It's a browser extension that automatically compares Amazon prices to other sellers.
Nathan. That's my favorite part. Oh, shit.
Oh man, you should have been here for the start of the stream. I think I figured out why voice
I'll
meter
check it
keeps.
out later, dude. I'm very busy.
No,
Go ahead.
no, it's I've actually taken it down. I think I figured out why voice meter keeps shitting its pants. I think it was just the USB connection was a bit shitty. I can hear everything that I'm saying coming back to me through you, Nathan.
Well, you know, when it's kind of night, I like this whereby thing, but when you're in the basement, so to speak, you can't hear anything, so I have to have the browser on, and also and I didn't know I was there. Yeah, so I was desperately trying to find, and also
that it is an issue, yeah, that StreamYards has over it, but yeah.
Hello, Tim. How's it going?
What's up, buddy? By the way, 12 times 12 is not 36.
144. Why? Who said 36?
You. Well, but anyway, like 10th man. If you want to troll Nathan about his math skills, you can do that.
That's all I had to say. Go ahead. Jeez, man, calm down.
What the fuck is going on here?
It's he made a comment on one of my live streams in which you did some wonky maths.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, about how much emo makes and stuff like that, and everybody just left it untouched. But of course, I'm watching in the background the next day or whatever. And oh yeah, I think he read his comments. Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So anyway, let's get
in the defense. I was smoking a lot of mold that night. So I don't.
So anyway, this isn't the stupidest thing he. This isn't the stupidest thing he says in this video. Let's carry on.
This is wonderful. That's why I had to come up. I'm like, who's this?
It's a shame. I got more for you.
And I'm still streaming. While I'm making this video.
Right, yeah. Oh, come on.
Video. And 18. Adam.
Right, now,
you want me to give
I think he thinks I'm called Adam. I think this is I think he's talking to me now. Is that right, Nathan? Do you think he's talking to me? Does he think I'm Adam?
Yeah, that's right, Sylvia. You're Adam.
Rest of your name now. Do you want me to broadcast your personal address?
Yes, please do.
Show up. Meet me. Download.
Here we go.
It's purple, y'all. It says meet me. Look me up.
Oh, God.
The Real Shane Show. It's not hard to find. And to make it easier, all you got to do is type in the real, and I'll pop up.
Now, what's interesting is that Meet Me, at least on the desktop version, I don't know if the mobile version is different, but Meet Me doesn't have a search function. so I don't know. I don't know how you meant to search for him.
It does. It just sucks really bad. It's under friends. When you click friends and then you do a search, then it'll pop up. But
oh, really?
When you do the real, he doesn't show up.
Ah, right. Okay.
And he kicks people out too. If you do happen to find it, he'll kick you out.
Don't sing it, y'all. Bring it. Richard, you damn disc jockey from CB.
What's CB?
Don't know.
Is that a state?
No, not that I know of. No, there's no state called CB.
Yeah.
Like Charlie Bravo?
Central somewhere? Yeah. Maybe Central Brooklyn?
Well, he's so fucked up it could be Central Bolivia.
I'm sitting. Listen, I'm pretty good with this kind of stuff. I used to work for travel industries and stuff, and I'm at a loss with CB.
It sounds like mouse.
From CB. Yeah, you suck, and I'm very disappointed in you. You're supposed to be
Shirley
a public celebrity figure, and you're trolling.
So he thinks he's talking to a celebrity. He thinks he's got a celebrity trolling him.
Yeah. He's.
Are you the celebrity?
No, I'm not a celebrity.
No, I'm saying, is he saying you're the celebrity?
No. We'll get to me in a second.
Okay, I'll stick back. I'm confused.
I don't think he thinks I'm Adam. You know, because the two sections are quite far apart. Well, anyway, let's carry on.
And scammer destroyer Sylvia, your last location.
Right. Okay. Bets. We're gonna take bets. Oh, I should. Right. Okay. Everyone.
It's Shiva.
Sylvia.
Right? I think, is he getting this all from emo? Right.
No.
And then he's now regurgitating Emo's mindless rantings.
Right. Okay. All right.
Is that what's happening right now?
I maybe
he doesn't say the word silver. He can't say the word silver. He can't say the word Shiva.
Where do you find these gems? Is this you, Navin? How much do I got to pay you to be on my side? This is hilarious.
Right now, but okay, Bets, NJ, not Navin, because he's seen the video, right? But NJ 10th, Bets, and where you think he thinks I'm from, and chat. Everyone in chat, I'm just going to leave this pause for a minute. Give you a chance. Australia, all right. Anyone in chat?
Put $20 on it.
Score.
100, 1,000.
Why don't you get some scones and put them on the barbie?
Scones. So I guess no one wants to. Yeah. I want. Oh right, hang on. No, Pookie, you can't. No, look, Pookie. That was cheeky, Pookie. You can't guess.
Damn it, Pookie. Come on. You gotta play it now.
Pookie. All right. Okay. Let's play it. So far, nobody has guessed correctly. But here we go.
Where you went to school at. And
Oh, right, yeah, no. Okay, this is an extra clue for you. He thinks I went to school at this place. Do you want to revise your guess, 10th man? Not only am I from there, but I went to school there.
Where?
All right, okay.
Still trying to guess.
And scammer destroyer.
Right, here we go.
Your last location, where you went to school at and you lived at, is New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. So I think at this point it's really important that we get a world map up, because I'm going to give Shane a little bit of a helping hand, because he's obviously.
one time somebody heard you say something about that you went to a place named Hampshire, and he thinks that that's New Hampshire, but he doesn't realize that there's a place in England called Hampshire.
There's a better explanation. He's a fucking idiot.
I'm reaching.
So look.
I'm reaching that there's got to be some kind of sense here.
No, there's not. There's zero.
There's no sense here. There's no sense. Now, Shane.
Does he say his name is Be Real?
Now, Shane, I know you're an idiot, and that's compounded by the fact that you're American, and Americans do tend to have a poor sense of geography, right? But
you're on touch the grounds now, Shiva.
Oh my word, this is mental. Where's my pen thing? Oh, I got that up. Maybe not. All right, never mind. I was going to draw on the screen for his edification, but look, New Hampshire, right? Shane, if you're watching, Shane, New Hampshire is up here somewhere. Where is it? There's New Hampshire. That's New Hampshire, right? It's there. Now, where I live, I'm going to give you a clue, right? Because you're obviously an idiot. I live in this bit over here. The green bit called England, right? That should narrow it down for you. Across this bit of blue called the Atlantic Ocean. I live in the England. I don't know.
You're across the pond.
Now, I don't think I've ever set foot in the States. I mean, I said I don't think I've ever set foot in the States. Let me rephrase that. I've never set foot in the States. It's not like I might have and I've forgotten about it. I've never been to America. Let alone went to school. What do you think that I went to school to America and then, moved to England and lost my accent?
Listen, Shariva, just because you act like that you're smart and stuff doesn't mean that you might not live in New Hampshire and you're just lying.
But he said I went to school there.
Hey, look, we've got two other guys
Listen,
from
Shariva,
your continent or your island that live in Australia. One's a Brit and one's a Scot.
But did they attend school in those countries?
I'm not sure.
I don't answer questions.
Post your phone number.
See, when I first heard, when I first heard Sylvia, I thought it was from Back Bay, Boston.
I'm Boston. I'm from Boston. Now this is another quite interesting thing.
Sure. Do you want me to post your phone number?
Now, if he can post my phone number, I would be.
Let him do it.
Well, I would be very impressed because I've not owned a phone for about 2 years.
Well, he didn't say your brand new phone number. Could have been your phone from when you were a wee lad in the lands of New Hampshire.
Come on, because you've been in Meet Me. I've kicked you out of every stream you came into.
All right, no, that's true. I have been in Meet Me because I made an account just to see what it was. I've never been on any of his panels though. And see, Nathan, didn't you say that you tried going onto his panels and he kicked you out of his panels? And so this is another.
I made an account. I made an ATM account and found. And of course, as soon as he saw that, he blocked. He blocks. He calls you out and then blocks you. It sounds familiar. It's a pattern.
So this is another instance of me getting the credit for your actions.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, same. For the course. But what he does is now see, Meet Me has been sued many times or various times for not being secure in their information. And this guy, what you're looking at on the screen, in my opinion, has taken advantage of that insecure protocol that Meet Me has employed and uses it to find out where people are, where they're from.
Well, he's not very good at it.
I think he's used for no good reasons. I think you may think that maybe that's why you're from New Hampshire.
So okay, should we continue?
Go ahead.
Should we continue?
And Robert Roberts So big and bad. Shooting, threatening, raging scorpion. And Michael Denton, I'm still waiting on your biker game.
Oh, I don't know who any of these people are. Oh, I know who GD is.
I feel like I'm dreaming like that time when they played the Hank clip when I passed out on Jeff's show and woke up to myself talking to myself and didn't know what was going on. I don't understand what the words he's saying means.
You're an idiot. Chip, you're an idiot. And Gene, you're AKA Pokey. Pokey want to do the hokey hokey. And what was the other one? Guido? That's your husband. He's Joseph, right?
Yeah, I was going to try and skip that. All right, sorry. Never mind.
Yeah, y'all just come on.
Right, so we'll get into what he's doing in a second. Right, so this is the thing. He threatened to release my phone number, right? Like, he threatened to dox me.
Yeah.
Right, in that case...
Yeah, if you didn't behave.
Ah, right. In that case... Do beep 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 do beep boo. Oh, let me see. What is this?
This is like that. It's like that cooking show when you got the cake is already made. It's in the oven. You just got to pull it out.
Violent or repulsive content? No. Oh, hateful or abusive, and promotes hatred or violence, abusing vulnerable bullying. I think that's bullying. I think.
No.
No.
There's a specific one for doxing there or something like that, isn't there?
Is there?
The bottom infringes on my rights on the bottom, the very bottom, close to the bottom. There we go.
Ah, right. Infringes my privacy. There we go.
There you go.
Fuck you, Shane.
Yep, and you got to fill it out. You got to tell them exactly what you did.
Right. Where is? Oh, right. Okay. Oh fuck! I'll do this later. I'll do this.
No, do it now. You'll forget.
All right. Privacy complaint process.
This is the best part of the show.
Oh right. Are you being harassed? I would like to learn more. I wish to submit a privacy complaint. Please contact the uploader before you decide to file a complaint.
Fair enough. We'll do that.
Okay.
We'll do that. Fair enough.
So there was another video that I wanted to look at because of the comments. Actually, not because of the video. The video itself is just another piece of shit from Raging Scorpion Productions. But
I don't think I've ever seen one of his videos.
Oh, well, let me, good segue.
No, I'm just saying, I don't care about these fucking imbeciles, dude, man. I read fucking books, and, like, you know, like, I really don't, I don't have time.
It's this one, isn't it?
It makes me more dumb when I listen to these imbeciles speak.
All right, members of a police department, I think it is. Is this the one where he names me? Oh, maybe not. Okay, maybe it's a different one.
Like, listen, I don't think I'm the smartest person in the world by any means. I think I'm actually pretty fucking stupid, but if I'm smarter than these other people, then there's a problem.
All right, Navin's got it up, I think. Do you know the video I'm talking about?
A special announcement. Play that one.
Is it a special announcement?
Yeah, that's it.
Right. Yeah. So, all right, let me maximize.
Man,
do we actually want to listen to the video? Isn't it just him wittering on? We'll just turn that down.
Making a statement to announce changes that will be taking place. But when I do
maybe.
Back,
I don't know.
Yeah, no. Fuck that. Right, but this is the thing, right? So he's naming me here. He's saying that he knows who I am. And he's accusing me of victimizing people. Right? I've never victimized anyone. And then he says, because don't victimize anyone because they will know who you really are. That's not a threat. That's a friendly reminder. So my first reply, which I think is blocked, I think only I can see my replies. I don't think anyone else can. is kind of taking the piss out of their tracking abilities.
Yeah, he has his comments set to must approve every comment, probably.
But then I left this other one because it was like, well, actually, no, that's a threat to docs, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, pretty much. That's what it says. I know who you are. So my advice is, in other words, if you're smart, you'll do this, right?
Right.
Don't victimize anyone. But what the hell does that mean? Don't victimize anyone. You haven't victimized anybody.
No, that's not how that's not how I do things. Like,
oh Lord.
So,
you just victimized Shane.
No.
Just 10 minutes.
No, I didn't. How?
Oh, yeah, according to him, that's what you did. Yeah, you mentioned his name. That's all it takes.
No, I didn't. Oh, right. No, I did mention his name. However, Shane publicly released his own personal information on the internet in a YouTube video. That's not the video. Do you have the video where he's going on about the legal troubles?
Joe's logic is, if you say anybody's name, you are victimizing them.
Is that why he keeps mispronouncing Shiva?
How many times have I been victimized now?
So, I think I might need to report this.
Oh, man.
Emo said he was going to punch me in the face before I didn't report him.
No, I know, but I'm not you, 10th man. I'm a vindictive, petty, stupid Englishman.
And it's adorable. It's one of my favorite traits that you have.
Like I don't care. Like, if you want to take the piss, that's fine. If you want to call me an idiot or, yeah, but if you're going to say that I'm victimizing someone, you better fucking have evidence to back that up.
Absolutely. But he doesn't, and he won't. All right.
Have you got the video, Nathan, by the way, where he's talking about the various things that happened on Meet Me? Because I thought that was that video, the Yo Maggie and Trolls, but it obviously wasn't.
I might, but this is one of the videos. This is kind of this just kind of sums this guy all up, and it's something to watch. I don't need to tell anybody that he has this video has 31 views, and there's 5 thumbs up, and he has 69 subscribers. Okay. So
that's a good number of subscribers. Sorry, man. That is a fantastic number of subscribers. 69.
Yeah. Oh my Lord! All right, so can you hear it?
What's going on, you guys?
Yeah.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's his. This guy is one of those. I want to get rich, play the little game, play the little scheme, anything but work. Go pass coupons on to annoy your friends on Facebook. Go, and you know the deal. Amway, all that kind of crap. The Amway mentality. But listen, here's his idea here. Ozone waterfall challenge. 100 million likes on this video, or 1 million subs, and I'll be jumping.
The real Shane Corbett here, and today is Thursday, and I'm at Ozone Falls, and what I'm gonna do is, if I can get 10 million likes on this video,
Sorry, you gotta stop that.
Where do you guys find this stuff?
you gotta let it.
This is amazing. I'm making a video just like this.
You got to realize the idiocy is out there.
Yeah, you don't have to look hard, 10th man.
I don't look. I only subscribe to intelligent people, and I know how to trick the algorithm with thumbs up, thumbs down, and
Oh, here we go. Well, you got to do it 110 million times. Okay, how long will it take?
Subscribers on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna jump off this waterfall. Now, of course, if I hit it, and if it's the water intake low, I can do it. But as soon as it's normal or high, I will jump off this waterfall.
He's walking to
and it's my way of thanking you guys for the love and support to my YouTube channel and for following me. And it's been a rocky road. You know, I did this regularly from 2011
Here we go.
until January 2017.
Bullshit time.
I took a 26-month break off of all social media. But I'm back now.
I'm back.
Wonderful.
You know, I have been skydiving, so this isn't nothing. But sorry, going down.
Come on.
The base.
I can hear it. He's getting close. I can hear it.
I can't flip this camera. Ford, you die by the sword, right?
You turn your camera sideways, it takes a better picture.
Yeah. He's gonna get there. Keep following us down.
You guys,
here we go.
right? See, right now you can see the water level is low, but we do jump off this fall.
We do.
There's the fall. That's where I would go run to, and try to. I'm by myself, and
Oh, he's
jump off of
going
that.
to do it by himself? Beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, guys, I would really like to go to some riots, but I don't have a car or anything.
Water.
Yeah, you're right.
1 million subscribers or 100 million likes on this video by itself.
He's got 5.
And the real thing, Gordon.
How can he say that with a straight face?
He's gonna be 150 years old, but he won't be able to jump off. He'd be fall off of that cliff. Yeah, God damn it.
100 million likes.
Here's where he describes how dangerous it is. Listen.
The real Shane Corbett jumping off this 20 to 25 foot waterfall. Love you guys.
20 to 25 feet. Oh boy. Fun.
So my building is taller than it.
Wait.
Like, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Meet Me and Scout. I stream nightly.
Who's he talking to?
You can find me
He's
on
60.
Meet Me and Scout. It is Shane, hashtag the people stream. And you can find me in the Nashville, Tennessee area. Thank you for a wonderful 8 years doing YouTube.
Here we go. Bullshit.
I needed that break to recharge and to do the grieving process. You guys are amazing. When I deleted my channel before, man, I had 2.5 million subscribers, and I was
Whoa! Hold on, pause. What was that word? Was that what? Million? I had 2.4 million. That wasn't even a word.
million subscribers.
Million? Was that billion? Million?
2.5 million subscribers. And I was 99 subscribers.
2.5 million. See, million is
Million.
two. Yeah, like that's 2.5 million likes right there. Yeah, million.
It's a different form of counting that I'm not aware of. Okay.
I've had the bronze and the silver.
Here we go.
From getting the gold plaque, I've had the bronze and the silver. The bronze and the silver. I can't even talk. Anyway.
This guy's amazing. He doesn't even know what words are.
No. That's why he can't say serious.
He doesn't know what I'm gonna explode. This is amazing.
Dipping a bit too much of the white lightning in there, eh?
Enjoy this one. To all you haters out there, to everyone who supported my YouTube channel, my stream, to my haters and critics who thought my YouTube videos and stream is stupid. Well, how do you like me now? Buy me a 2018 Dodge Journey with cash from videos and stream. Booyah! Look at that. He bought that for cash off his videos.
That's this guy.
2 comments. Oh fuck! Huh? Yeah,
that's the guy.
Yeah, that's our guy.
That's his neighbor's car.
That's his neighbor's.
Oh, fuck. I wish I could. To my haters and trolls.
What's going on, you guys? The real Shane Corbett here. And today, we all
Is that a fake Shane Corbett?
I had some petty fuckers on my damn streaming site last night. And today's date is October 3rd, 2019. But I had some damn petty fuckers ban my account for me spreading the truth. I don't bash people on my stream. Just
fuck, he bashed us for what, 24 hours straight on Joe's channel.
He did, yeah.
he fucking let us have it for 24 hours straight. I mean, non-stop. He bashed us. It wasn't even a passing comment. This dude's fucking crazy.
Like with my YouTube and my Facebook, I help people. And because I told this one crackhead-looking chick by the name of...
Does he give away turkeys and candy to children and stuff?
Why?
Oh yeah, he does all this stuff. Helps old ladies, helps veterans, helps children, helps animals. You name it, he does. He's got it.
Just gives out money to people and stuff like emo.
All your common con artist type scams. Yeah, he does all that shit. It's for the children. It's for the animals. It's for that thing.
This guy's the worst snake oil salesman ever.
She's a diamond.
Oh well, you've met Mouse. Come on.
Okay. Diamonds.
No, this guy's worse.
Diamonds are on that Meet Me app, that cheesy Meet Me app that he's on, and it's for diamonds are something you can buy with, of course, a credit card, and then you get a bunch of diamonds, and you go meet people, and the way you seduce them is throw these diamonds at them, right? All these diamonds, and the more you accumulate a portion of those diamonds, you can actually cash in for actual hard.
Yeah, I've seen lots of like masturbation sites, like stuff like that, like porn sites like that.
I think that's what this is. They say it's 18 and older, but they got busted for having 13-year-olds in there.
There's been some dodgy fucking shit going on that site.
Oh yeah,
I never heard of it.
You'll need a bath right after.
Neither had I until a week ago, but do a Google search. There's been some dark. It's a shame he's taken all his videos down because he himself makes some rather startling claims about Meet Me.
Yeah, that he's I don't know what the revenue is last few years, but it was upwards at one time, a $75 million a year app. Now their expenditures, I don't know what they were, so I don't know if they were in the red or black, but it was a very significant amount of revenue, and 75% based off of users, people buying diamonds, and they got a portion of that money. Then there was ad revenue. This guy here that you're looking at on the screen claims to be 35% stakeholder in the company.
Really?
Yeah. But he also...
He's the owner.
I wish he hadn't taken all his fucking videos down, because there's a video that he put out where he makes 2 really startling claims, which are... The first one was that he claims... Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but he claims that the company that he's got what's his claim? He's got a 35% stake. Is it, Nathan?
Meet Me. Yeah, the app.
The Meet Group.
No,
yeah. So he claimed on a video that they'd been sued, but that they'd won both lawsuits. What was the first one? Do you remember? I can't remember. It was less dark than the second one, which was that he alleges that an 11-year-old girl got raped on the app.
It was 11 and a 13. 11 and a 13. The next was a 13. The one I saw today was a 13. But it really is disgusting.
Which is a company But he, in the same video, claims that he's banned from Me for 10 years.
Yeah, he had an account banned, and he's very upset because they stole his...
But I banned myself because, I just thought it was better for the company because I'm an imbecile.
Yeah. Well, he's suing them because they took his diamonds. You see, when they killed his account. So they're diamond thieves now, You know
that you can't sue for online currency. There's no such thing.
No, well, yeah.
No, hang on. No, that's not true. That's not true.
Here we go.
World of haven't online assets been deemed to have real world monetary value because someone's World of Warcraft account got hacked. Yeah. So someone's World of Warcraft account got hacked, and they basically lost the account that they'd and the character had items and stuff and was worth thousands of dollars. And I think the guy who did it got done for it. He got a criminal conviction for it.
That's a crying shame on both parties.
Right, but no. Hold on. Bear with me. No, just because I'm a gamer, you got to give me a second. You got to get.
Well, I'm sorry. That's a shame.
Well, no, but what's going on there is that's something different because he would have hacked his account to get the password, so that would have been hacking. Right, you're not allowed to break people's passwords.
Yeah, but part of that case was the idea that online virtual objects can have a real world monetary value, like a magic sword in World of Warcraft.
But the thing about it, there's no commonality of value. So you could say, I know what $1 worth is worth a nominal amount. Whatever the kid had in his bag that the other person stole may not be as worth as much to the next guy. So I mean, how do they determine the actual loss? It is $25.
Well, what I'm saying is, that would be if you broke into their account and took something. That's what that guy would have done. If I am playing a video game with Navin and I trick him into giving me something that's worth more, then you can't make me give that back or make me pay what it's worth. That's not how it works.
No, I'll just whoop your ass. You do that. You trick me.
Give it a try.
You take my fucking money. Mm-hmm. Well, this guy. So, in talking with him after he was confronting us out under an A-Team account, he was calling us out. I threw some quick questions at the owner, like what was their Q4 revenue last year, and what was their, things like that. Easy questions for an owner, 35% stakeholder to answer, And I asked, I said, who's the owner of the company? That's pretty. I think anybody at Microsoft would say Bill Gates, but anyway, he runs off and names the original developer or the original owner, their name Karen somebody, and didn't understand the concept of IPOs and institutional ownership that they went public. Maybe went public, the meat group and all that stuff, did the champagne toast, rang the bell, all that crap, and the 75% of the company is now is institutionally owned, which means it's owned by people buying broker houses who buy and sell, stocks and things like that, and other investment firms. Okay, so that means he owns more than. There's something wrong. The math isn't adding up because the 75% is owned by investment firms. He owns 35. That's 110%. I don't understand. So, but he didn't. He just did a quick Google search, and he found that the original, inventor or creator of the app didn't understand. So couldn't answer the other questions. He said something like, I don't get mixed up in the details of well, you should. If you're 35% owner, I'd like to know.
Who has all the static on their mic?
Nathan.
It's probably me.
Oh man.
All right, is that better?
It's not as bad
that's
as
worse.
last time. Oh man, go back and listen to the last time, the stream I'm talking about with the 12 times 12 is 36. Oh, it was painful. I had to stop after an hour and a half, and I mean, I was enjoying watching, but oof.
Oh shit. Well,
Yeah, no, that was it was when voice meter was shitting itself all the time.
Yeah, shit happens.
Yeah, it should happen. Is it bad now?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, anyway, that's enough of that. We can play a little bit more of this, or whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter.
Oh, this guy's wonderful.
In her DM, using her cash out to buy crack, ice, popping pills, and being selfish and not dropping on his back. Her 32,000 fans all reported me. So here's what I got to say. I was sitting there in my one of my friends' stream on Meet Me and Scout, Birdie Mama, and she had a girl in there's a good friend of hers, guys doing her wrong, and I'm like, well, you know what? You got my advice was you got to rebuild yourself. So start now, we'll rebuild the stream. I hate it that the 400 and 1,000 diamonds were taken from me because I was saving them up to do a contest, but we're going to still do the contest starting Halloween.
That's another thing they do, right? Con men contest. You know, give me some money and I'll do this great deed for somebody, right?
Yes.
If people don't give me money, I still do stuff. So I don't know. I don't get it.
I guess something like this: want to win 5,000? 5,000 what? On New Year's Eve, simply download the Meet Me or Scout app. Must be 18 years or older to join my stream. Shane, whatever. Give them the fam. So apparently, you're gonna get 5,000 something. Top gifters. I'm pulling a random, doing a raffle now. He doesn't say that.
You have to have a license for that?
Yes. The Federal Trade Commission has specific guidelines and rules about running a raffle. You know, if it's something of value, you have to say what it is. Now he's saying 5,000. We don't know 5,000. What, ants? You know, we don't know what that is. 5,000. So
pubic hairs.
Oh, I don't want. I don't even want one.
Why the fuck did you say that? What the fuck?
Because I knew you'd love it, Nathan.
Did you not know your mic was hot when you said that? For my Tennessee friends, I'll be live in Nashville, Tennessee this weekend. Meet Me and Scout streaming Friday and Saturday. I'll be live downtown on Broad Street at
people like this make me feel good about myself.
Three gifters of the week will be entered into the $5,000 giveaway on December 31st. Happy New Year!
How much you want to bet? Nobody got any money.
Wait, so hang on. This is like, so okay. If you ignoring, like, this is me being speechless. I'm actually speechless.
Yeah.
Like,
you think?
I can't get that.
Wonderful.
But it's so fucking blatant.
Sorry, y'all gotta forgive me because it's gonna be a real kicker. We're gonna do a contest during the holiday season. Deck the halls, rock my balls, and jingle my balls, and the grand prize winner will receive $1,000. But anyway, that's to come, and how I'm going to do it, we're going to link it up on my streaming site. Good.
I am. I mean, I've got to give him credit. He is fucking entertaining.
Yeah. Yeah. Holy shit. Anyway.
I mean, it takes somebody with talent to put it together so that it's entertaining, but, you know.
Now, mind you, you're not going to believe this, but these aren't videos that I searched out. and picked from and thought, okay, I'll save this. These are just 2 that I ran across today that I thought were funny, you know, and kind of bookmarked them. So he had hundreds of them. Well, he did. Now he's gotten rid of them all because of Sylvia.
I think you're right, Wilma Dickpit. I believe you are correct. That is Mouse's son.
Mouse has a son. Oh no. Anyway, I'm going to switch the mic back.
So I'm assuming that Mouse did find a way to pay his rent somehow, because he's still there, right?
Oh, he's got a few days left.
Oh, okay. I lost track. I can't keep track of all these imbeciles anymore.
He's got like 5 days left, I think, 4 or 5 days, something like that. But I was on his panel last night, and I'm going to be honest, for the first time, what he was selling, it just seemed like a scam to me. Like, you know, and like more so than, you know, vague. I'm going to have a network, which could just be a pipe dream. He's kind of claiming, like, you know, to be selling server space.
Who? Mouse?
Yeah, Mouse. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like maybe 2 terabytes worth of space, so I'm sure he'll do very well.
Oh no! See, he's got he's going to have some kind of satellite uplink, and he's got
right.
He's going to have.
He's Elon Musk.
He's going to have remote virtual servers that are hosted on a slightly dodgy PC in a bank somewhere.
Right. This seems legitimate.
So I think we lost Naven.
Yeah, he'll be back. Or I scared him off. All that gay talk freaked him out.
There wasn't any gay talk, was there?
Oh, you were talking about pubes. He knew where it was going.
No, to be honest, Naven's kind of quite easy to make squirm like that.
I'm just fucking around, dude.
But I don't think
it's nice not having the static for a couple minutes, though. Very tranquil.
So what do you think to the Real Shane Show, NJ Diver? Oh, no, he's not there.
He's busy on Discord. I'll answer for him.
No.
He doesn't like that shit.
I was trying to look up anything happening here in New Jersey after the protest in Asbury Park, but I guess they all got soaked a few times and went home. He seems to be like a lot of other YouTubers that want money for nothing and thinks they're entertaining. Obviously, some people agree.
All right, is this better?
Where? What people agree? There's like 3 people.
Slightly, yeah. I mean, I want money for nothing. I'm going to be honest.
I don't.
Chicks for free.
Yeah, doesn't everyone?
No, I'm good.
I'm with Tiff, man. I don't want money. I don't want money for nothing.
No,
but
it comes with strings.
I do want my chicks for free.
Or you have got.
You
do have expensive tastes in bird layers, egg layers, Nathan.
Egg layers? That's so degrading. What a cock. What a cock
boys,
you are.
It's been fun. I got stuff I got to do in the morning. So, peace.
All right. See you later.
Brother.
Thanks, man. So.
Sylvia. Oh, Sylvia.
I haven't checked in on the world of.
You got to change your channel. You got to change your channel name to Sylvia, the Scam Destroyer.
Sylvia. I haven't checked in on the world of the crazy world of emo recently. How's that been going?
Oh, he's done. You ran him off of YouTube. You killed his YouTube career.
And you got equal billing for that.
You don't understand. You get credit for everything I do. We know that.
I know.
You killed him.
I don't actually.
You killed Emo.
Does that make me the best troll ever? I don't actually have to do anything.
Yeah, when you troll the troll, you're king. Fuck me. Oh, look, there's Justin Eeyore. Justin Eeyore, crying wolf. Eeyore, off of, I think that's a takeoff of, who was that? With the pig. With the pig, Winnie the Pooh, yeah. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh. Eeyore. I forgot how he talked. He was very depressed, wasn't he, Eeyore?
Yeah.
He bitched a lot, didn't he? He was like emo. Yeah, he just bitched about everything.
Yeah, he was no emo. He was definitely slow, depressed, did not yell, scream,
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so what's next, though? We did Shane pretty good, I think. I don't know. Hey, Shane, did you send Shane an invite to come on panel? No?
No, I don't know how to contact him. Oh, I could have left a comment, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. He's got you blocked. So yeah.
So yeah, no is the answer to that question.
You guys hear the rumor that Eric Brandt may be bailed out come Monday?
Well, yeah, his bond was reduced, wasn't it, to 10 grand from 35, was it?
35 down to 10, yeah, and then went through some other items, and then so looks like if all goes well, he'll be out Monday? Is that right?
Yeah, well, I wonder how many ankle bracelets he'll be wearing.
Hopefully
none.
Just 2. Where would they put the third one? I don't want to know.
Well, they mentioned ankle bracelets, and the judge didn't seem to think that there was any need for one, especially if it had already been covered by another case that was still ongoing, which had said he had to wear one. So yeah.
Yeah. So.
So you mean he's been in jail wearing one this whole time?
No, they took it off of him. But so anyway, yeah, the arguments were interesting. I thought the defense arguments, pulling out all the stops, asthma. Yeah.
Did you listen to the whole thing?
Yeah, I listened to a good. I have to say, it was actually very interesting, and in my most objective opinion, and anybody who doesn't like Eric can say what they want, but he did an extremely good job presenting his case. Whether it was all factual, well, I think we all know, a lot of us know that a lot of that was a little bit kind of bullshit, but it's legal, it's lawyerism type stuff, so if you're on the not everybody is honest about either case that they put forth and trying to find the middle ground where the truth lies. I don't think that asthma was a big player in the thing, but it was a lot of interesting topics were brought up because of the pandemic and being in a lockdown and how it's a different environment, and then the ramifications, and talking about the percentage of people who have COVID in the penal system. But one of the most interesting things he brought up was, and this is where you get to use your own past discretions to your favor. His lawyer said, my client has been arrested 85 times, and he has an impeccable attendance record. So he's not a flight risk. He has a better attendance record than some of the judges he's been in front of, or maybe said some of the opposing counsel. And so I'm like, how do you accumulate enough arrests and court appearances to use that in your favor to get out, showing that you're not a flight risk? I thought that was beautiful, because not many people can make that argument, Most of the people who've been arrested multiple times have a bunch of FTAs and a failure to appears, and his failure to appears has been largely attributed to the fact that he was in another jail somewhere. Physically, he couldn't make it. I thought that was. I said, "Son of a bitch! What a great argument!" And the judge is like, "Yeah, I guess I can't argue the flight. You can't argue the flight risk." Which is true. I mean, he does show up. He almost, in many instances, enjoys showing up. most normal people go, fuck, I got to go to court tomorrow and deal with this bullshit. God damn it. You know, I'm not looking forward to this shit. He gets excited. He gets a little woody over this shit, you know? I'm like, damn, that's the life of Eric Brandt, you know? Oh, boy.
I thought it was quite interesting that Liberty Freak was treating the court session as a live panel. Did you notice that?
Yeah, a lot of people were. Yeah, Friends and Code. Yeah. I didn't see Liberty's panel part. I watched it on Friends and Code, you know, and whoever else. Little plug for you there, Friends and Code. You're welcome. To your, you know, Shiva has 2.5 million subscribers, so that should boost your channel a little bit.
Oh, tell you what, if I get 1 million subscribers and 100 million views on this video, I'll jump over I'll jump over a puddle. How's that?
Ooh, how about a pond? Will you jump over a pond to New Hampshire?
I mean, okay, yeah. No, I'd have to make several jumps.
Yeah, Greenland, Newfoundland, down in New Hampshire. You can go visit the old high school. You know, Bula Bula. Fuck.
Yeah, just for you guys' information, I've been reading that document that I just posted in the private chat, and that's what I came up with on Brandt. And that's the milder part.
Yeah. Well, yeah, see, Emo has taken a break because, see, Golden Eyes has taken over his morning slot. So he didn't have much left.
So it's Golden Eyes who killed Emo's stream.
Yeah, she put the final nail in the coffin because he was relegated because of you. He was relegated to the midnight shift.
Hang on. No. And you. He named you. He named you specifically. The fact that I actually had fuck all to do with it is besides the point. He did actually name you.
So he was relegated to the graveyard shift where, you know, it would be him and Lady Di. And Lady Di would talk about her doctor's appointments, and then he would fall asleep, you know, and then so he had all he had to look forward to was his morning show, which Golden Eyes, you know, recently just took away from him. So he has passed the torch.
Hey TC, how are you doing?
Hey TC, what's going on, brother?
Hey, I got a question. When you said about Meet Me, that he can get information when you go on Meet Me, how does he get your information? He doesn't own Meet Me. How's he get it off of there?
Okay, there's something that's partly true, then there's mostly fiction. Yes, Meet Me does not cloak your zip code and city. It extrapolates the zip code, the city from the zip code that you put in, or your location if you're using a phone, and it assigns that city. But that's all it really gets is that. Now that's on the up and up as far as what is. Now you can always put in a different zip code. You can turn off your GPS, a lot of different things, but you can fool it because I did switch my location over to Tennessee to find him, to get to get closer to him. Now he claims because he is owner and in good, so to speak, with the text, that he can get people's IP addresses, and like that's how he got Sylvia, and so he claims, and which is all bullshit. He can't do any of this shit. You know, even the liability of a company doing that is astronomical. And so he claims that he works for. Sometimes he claims he works for them. He gets paid by them to go out and seek out pedophiles. There is another little common approach, right? I'm a pedophile hunter. I'm doing it for the kids. Yay, go me! Give me some money, shit like that. And so he's claiming he's been a pedophile hunter,
right?
And so he has publicly made the claim on his YouTube channel, which he has taken down all the videos because of Sylvia. He made the claim that he was he can get our IP addresses from the app, and that's how he's going to dox everybody.
And see, the thing about threats, right? Which I only learnt today. This is an interesting thing about American law that I only learned today from checking out parts of the Eric Brandt thing. Right. Is that it doesn't matter if you're able to carry the threat out. That
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it's the perception. It's the perception of the person being targeted. If they feel legitimately threatened, then it isn't a true threat. And whether it's even possible to carry out that threat, in the case of I can get your IP address, that kind of thing. When he can't. He can't. He's talking through his ass. He can't get the IP addresses. Nobody at the company is going to hand over the IP address to this joker, Right. And he doesn't own 35% of the company. It's a complete scam. He's a con man. He's a fucking scammer.
Right. Well, I could tell that right away. How do you own 35% of a company and your account gets deleted? I mean.
He sued him. He sued the company that he owns. He sued him to get his money, his diamonds back.
I mean, that makes so. How much did he win the lawsuit? Hang on. Right, he put out a video in which he said that the company had been sued twice and won both lawsuits. Is his lawsuit still ongoing, or?
Yes. Remember, he said he has a Class 1 lawsuit. First of all, what the fuck is a Class 1 lawsuit? He meant there's class action laws, is what he's trying to say. I think. Never heard of no Class 1 lawsuit. He's got a Class 1 lawsuit against the company because they deleted his account. Yet he's 35% owner, which makes him majority stake owner, because I don't think anybody with all those shares, I don't think anybody else owns 35%. Any other one entity. So he calls the shots,
So when he puts a link out, don't click on it.
Yeah, he's done that too. He has done that. He has done the Grabify. I think I don't know if he did it or Joe did it or
it was
Java the Hutt.
Oh, you know what? We can find out because there's a screenshot of I think it was Shane. I think it
was
might.
Shane. It was in the. Was it in the description of what it was? Where was it exactly? I can't remember.
It was in
Robert Roberts question mark.
Oh, that's right.
Was that on his channel?
Yeah, that's right. You're right, TC. Yeah, you're right. Roberts question mark bullshit thing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. By the way, there's a question. Not a question. A demand from the chat for you, Nathan, which is, it says, Shiva. Tell Navin, give me a shout out, and that comes from Mikey the Crackhead Burglar.
Oh, that's Trumptard. That's Trumptard. What's up, Mikey the Crackhead Burglar? He always Trumptard.
Hey, I have a question. Oh, I'm sorry. I have a question for Trumptard. Is he going to pay the $9.95 a month for the gums for his show or whatever?
Isn't it $20 a month?
So what Joe basically has an audience of what he calls trolls, i.e. us, okay? Because it's a little game that's been going on for a while. He fucks with us, I fuck with him, all that crazy shit. I don't talk about his his girlfriend or his wife, but I get attributed. Neither does Sylvia. But we get attributed to that because if any one person does something, well, that means everybody did it. It's just obvious,
right.
It's common sense, So so his entire audience is comprised of us haters, trolls, and Trumptard, and Mitch, and then Mitch, and so he's decided to teach us a lesson. He's going to make everything pay-per-view. So, or actually subscription-based. Yeah, $9.90. And he says we will pay because we can't live without it, right? Fuck. Like he doesn't realize that he almost has to pay people to watch that insane madness that we watch. There's something seriously wrong with us. to endure that that type of punishment for free. Now, if he were to pay us, then maybe he might. Then he may have an audience, or pay anybody. Then he may have an audience at that point. I wouldn't show up for $9.95 a month though. I need more than that. And so he's gonna go ahead.
So can Trump Tard give a yes or no to that question, please?
He won't answer.
I can't see the chat.
He won't answer.
Okay.
Bodakai. Now Bodakai, I don't know. Bodakai may pay. Hey, here's what we ought to do. I'll give Bodakai 50 cents, and then he'll have enough money, and he'll get the subscription, right? And he'll just share it unlisted on his channel.
There you go.
That way Joe will get at least $9.95 a month, 50 cents, and Bodakai will just share it unlisted to everybody. He'll send out the link Bodakai will send the link out to everybody in Discord. Yeah, so that'll work. That's what we'll do. That's the plan.
Okay, I'm in. I'll go $2. I'll put $2 in it.
No, 50 cents. Nope, you cannot be that much invested. 50 cents is the max. Well, Bodakai says no. He says no. Man, I wish I had the Bodakai video. I might have it. Fuck, I gotta switch my mic over again and be crackling to watch it, man. But I might have it. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's my favorite video of all time. Oh, it's my favorite video of all time.
Where he offers $100 for his information.
Yeah.
Hey Joe, I got his information, but it's going to cost you at least $1,500. Sorry, Bodakai, for $1,500, I'm selling you down the river.
Where is it? Please tell me I have it. Please video. I might have it. Bodakai, that's what got me into it. That's what got me into this crazy shit. Well, when Joe doxed Steve P and Rat Rod is when I said, no, that's bullshit what you just did. Yeah.
He doxed a balance too.
Yeah, he did that inadvertently. He didn't mean to. Got to give him credit for that. I mean, not credit, but
oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was. He accidentally showed his PayPal on the deal, and
okay.
I think so. That's my. What is it called, Bodakai? Tell me the name of the video I'm looking for. I mean, I have it probably downloaded. Bodakai. Oh man. Is it? He doesn't know. Bodakai probably has it. He used to be on Bodakai's YouTube channel. Hey, Bodakai, is it still on your channel? Is it this one? You won't be able to hear it. Wait, could you hear that? No, probably not, huh?
Yeah.
Bit, just barely.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I don't want you to hear it. I'm gonna turn it. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second. Mute.
Okay, Shiva, I'm gonna go back down into the chat. Great show you got going.
Well, thank you for coming up, TC.
Okay, thanks for having me.
See you later.
Okay. How the hell do you get out of this thing?
See the red leaf, the red hand. Yeah.
Get a bigger hammer.
Get a big. Jump to present. I'm going to try and find this Grabify link. So yeah, yesterday was kind of a bit of a shit show, really, in terms of YouTube. Seems to have been a bit calmer today, apart from Bal being arrested, I suppose.
Well, when you've got a mouth like he does, and you've got an audience like he had, and then the coup de grace was when Tuck asked the lady, "Is he not just annoying, but is this?" He didn't say disorderly. I forget exactly what I read. He said, "Annoying you." Let's say it wasn't annoying; it was something else. And the lady said yes, and well, the police lit him up.
Oh, did that not work? I thought we nearly had a man with a mic. There we go.
Hello.
Hello, man with a mic.
Good to see you tonight.
Likewise, likewise. Yeah, it was Robert Roberts. Let me show you. Sorry, so it wasn't Shane who had the Grabify link. But Robert, Shane, and what's his face? Fuck nuts. They're all mates. So, but yeah, there's the Grabify link is still on his channel. On one of his other videos, he disguised it as a join.mysite link, but it just redirected to Grabify. You little shit. So how's the world of Man with a Mic today?
It is very good. I thought I would come over and give you a thumbs up.
Oh, we like the thumbs up.
Yes. Much better than thumbs down.
Well, I
heard it said it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, I'd heard that in terms of the YouTube algorithm, there's no difference between a thumbs up and a thumbs down because it's all engagement. But somebody, and I don't remember who, oh, it might have been Joni, was suggesting that having an undue number of thumbs down may have some effect with the algorithm. So, I don't know.
That is what I understand also, because it affects the advertisers.
Right.
And who they want to spend money with. Which makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is Mouse monetized?
No.
Isn't he?
Well, we got him 82 thumbs down last night.
He's got enough subs to be monetized, isn't he?
Yes, but he keeps getting copyright and community issues and all sorts of stuff. He'll never be monetized.
Last night's video was monetized. It turns out that Shin Lim doesn't like it if you display his content, and neither do 34-year-old virgins with belly button lint collections.
Oh no. But I am now. I did like it the other night when we were watching Piff the Dragon.
Piff the Magic Dragon is great, yeah.
Yes, he reminds me of me in a way, with his sarcastic attitude.
And the green dragon suit.
Well, I have a red demon suit. Sort of like John Lovitz on Saturday Night Live.
I don't think I've seen that.
He dresses up as a devil.
Ah, right.
So did you talk about the social influencer that got arrested the other night?
Oh, no, I didn't. I completely forgot.
I figured. There you go. That's what a good co-host does.
Yeah, no, let's look at that. Now, what's his name? Is it Jake Paul? No. Is it Paul Logan?
Just put Arizona social influencer arrest riot. I'm sure to pull up.
YouTuber arrest posted protests.
I'm back now.
Hey, hello.
Hey man with the mic. Hey man with the mic. How's it going? MWA.
What's up? What's up? They're Naven.
Right.
What we doing?
We're looking for the social influencer that was arrested in Arizona.
YouTuber arrested. 2.5 million hits.
It was Jake Paul, wasn't it? It's this guy.
I think so.
Oh yeah. That guy. That guy. What an idiot.
In connection with the protest he attended in
Yeah, but he's making good bucks.
Yeah, but to go get arrested like this.
Oh my God! Oh my God, it's getting crazy.
While the YouTube star maintains he and his team members did not cause any damage or steal from any stores at the Scottsdale Fashion Square, video of him and his crew inside the mall was posted to Instagram. Police have charged him with criminal trespass and unlawful assembly.
I'm just here.
What's unlawful assembly?
He was probably
well, I guess
after hours and in a place that he should not have been in with a group of people.
Yeah, after hours.
If they've got a declared state of emergency and a curfew, they can nail them with that.
Yeah, curfew violation, unlawful assembly. Also, if a park parks are open to the public, even for protests, if you're similar, I think if you get together in a park at midnight and it's closed, they get you with trespass and also unlawful assembly. There's a whole mob of you.
Right.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Stack on the charges kind of thing.
Well, he seems to be another tone-deaf individual, doesn't he, Jake Paul? Is he the guy you went to Japan and was really disrespectful to the Japanese?
Did you guys see that copper get run over? Did you guys see that?
No.
That pull that up, Shiva or Sylvia.
Sylvia. And I just want to
Sylvia now.
I just want to point out that you refer to a police officer as a copper, Nathan.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fuck. I mean, if you're gonna assume all my identity and take credit for all my doings, I may as well,
Hey, look. Other people are putting it onto me. I'm not taking the credit. I'm not going around saying, "Hey, guess what I did."
You are gleefully absorbing all of the fruits of my labor.
Right. What am I looking for?
Just type in "cop gets run over" and I guess protest. Put those keywords in, and then we'll see. It should pop up. Man, it was pretty freaking brutal.
Buffalo.
It was in the Bronx, I think.
Or the Bronx.
No,
right. Okay.
Buffalo is where they knocked that guy out.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Did you see where the whole tactical team quit in Buffalo?
They did.
That's the last article I read on it. 57 people. Buffalo might burn tonight.
You mean they quit their jobs?
Yes, they were either fired or a lot of them quit because they're saying that the camera angle did not detect what actually happened there. Which I can understand until I see another video, another version of it.
Yeah,
because of the compression.
Yeah,
it's hard to tell.
Everything's gonna come out. Yeah,
Yes.
it's all gonna come out in the wash. Watch this crazy deal. But I mean, there's one unmistakable fact is that, watch this. Okay, pause it. The guy. Okay, you may have to play it a couple times to get where the car comes from, but the copper is down on the bottom left. You see a vehicle, a dark color.
Is that him here?
Center
by the lamppost, in front of the lamppost?
No. Bottom center. Right there, the black car, the dark color car, the bottom center, facing the copper is right there doing something. I think the car's facing the wrong way. He's trying to deal something, and the other car comes from that other place, the up top dark car, up top left dark car on the other side of the street. Comes from around there. Anyway, so people can get their bearings because it goes pretty quick. All right. Here comes the cop.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh.
That's the cop. Oh.
That's pretty fucking mental.
Oh my god.
God, why do people talk over their videos? I hate that.
Oh. Oh my god.
I like how they bleed out the swearing.
Yeah. Well, if they want to go viral, they got to bleep that. Yeah.
God.
Yeah. But
Oh.
Are they moving him?
yeah, they put him in. They're gonna put him in that.
Fucking idiots.
Caravan. Or van.
Fucking idiots. What the hell?
Oh my god.
It's like basic first aid is when someone's been run over like that. What you do is you wait for the fucking ambulance.
Oh no, not in the Bronx, man. You throw him in the back of the truck.
That's not necessarily true anymore.
Really?
Back of the truck and take him to the hospital, man. Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Get
Pack 'em
them
up.
out of that area quick.
Yeah, cops watch too many TV shows.
Oh my god.
Over here, like literally, like.
Oh.
Like literally.
God.
Okay, we get it. Oh my God. Okay.
Yo, look at this.
It's over for them.
Do we know if they caught the person
They
yet?
just picked him up. He's in that big paddy wagon. They run.
I
They
don't-
take
I don't
that
know.
nigga
In
to
the hospital right now.
Don't know.
Don't know. Yeah, but they bowled him over.
Have you seen the truck?
The truck.
The truck. Let's exit that. Truck.
The truck.
The tanker that went down the highway with a bunch of people on it?
Yeah. That's pretty fucking mental.
Have they figured out how he got there?
Here we go.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, this was dangerous because it's shades of Reginald Denny. But
And he's going quite fast, isn't he? Like
Yeah,
initially,
it was on the interstate. You know, probably going the speed limit. Here they come.
Around a blind corner or something, and then saw them. I imagine it's gonna take them a while to slow down.
and then they
But if
swarm
you're on the
him
interstate.
like
Yeah,
zombies.
that's a safe thing to do. Climb on top of a tanker.
Yeah. God, the people. What are they thinking?
No one said the protesters were smart.
Yeah, well, he.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, yeah, get that one. Just keep the still up. I want to see what the placard says.
Which one?
The truck guardian, or the truck.
The top one.
Yeah, the back of the truck. All right,
Yeah,
never mind. It was just a still. I wanted to see if they showed you the close-up of the back of the truck. That diamond-shaped placard will tell you what it's carrying.
Could you?
Right, I see.
Ask Lady
Right.
Di, because we're not checked out. We're not checked on hazmat. We got to ask Lady Di with all the codes.
I am.
Well, it looks like it's not a pressurized tank.
So what?
But it's liquid. It's liquid. It's liquid, probably petroleum or something like that. But we don't know if it's empty. We don't know if it's loaded. So it probably was empty the way that thing stopped. It stopped.
Yeah, well, guess what? The empty ones are that much more
Jackknife.
explosive.
Well, they also jackknife too, more easily. You know.
Not necessarily.
Well, they got air brakes.
Oh, right. And then he was dragged by his captain, beaten, of course. Of course he was.
It really was. It really scared me when I first saw that because it was shades of Reginald Denny in '91 when they during the Rodney King riots when they pulled that guy out and beat it and threw a brick through his face and all that stuff. And he was doing nothing more than just stumbled across the neighborhood, you know, making a delivery. And yeah, there's the truck.
Just to let you know, if you see a placard that's red and white and says 1203, that's gasoline.
There you go.
1993 is diesel. The one ones that used to scare me anytime we had a fire were the blank ones. You had absolutely no clue what's inside.
Oh, that would be a mess. Do we use water, foam? What do we use?
Just water.
It works well with gasoline.
So who what are we doing now here? We're moving on to
gasoline. You use aqueous film forming foam.
Yes.
Which it turns out is a carcinogen.
Yeah, but you want to burn up, or you want to, I'll take the long way. Well, they got all their PPE on, but the people around there, poor trucker, when he gets out, that shit sprayed on him.
9 times out of 10, if you're using that, he's already gone.
Yeah, he's already out. I know. I just, NJ, I say things to make him, kind of.
No, that's
dramatic.
All right.
Dramatic. When I know, by the time the foam is just right around the corner, it takes a while to get there, and they got the guy out.
Well, we had one in the other south end of town. We got called mutual aid. It wasn't even in our town, but the fire came down the road into the river, and they had pretty much, by the time we got there, they'd pretty much had most of it out. We had to clean up some of the trees and stuff that were burning, so out came the 2.5-inch hose because you needed range, because you couldn't really get that close to the river with all the brush. So we're putting the trees out, and I get this older guy come running up and telling us, "Break up the foam in the river, break up the foam in the river." And I said, "You see those sparks in the trees we're trying to put out?" He says, "Yeah." I said, "You want us to knock them down into the river?" He said, "No, then it'll turn it back on again." I said, "Yeah, the foam is preventing that from happening."
You actually took your time to explain that to that guy? That service with a smile.
Yeah, no. I said a few choice words before all that, but yeah.
Look, you son of a bitch.
Well, I had to get the nozzleman's attention so that he wouldn't do it, because I was on the back. I was, about 3 or 4 back on the hose. It takes a few guys to man a 2.5-inch hose, unless you know how to loop it around and sit on it. But which I have done. But because he was a senior firefighter, never been to school, but years of experience.
All right, guys, I need to go. Thank you, Shiva.
Well, see you later.
Me on.
You're welcome, Ed, as always.
Yes. Take care, man, with a mic. MWA.
Even and J Diver, I will talk to you later.
Good.
Have a good night. Good.
Before you go, man with the mic.
Yes.
Did you want to do a plug?
What plug is that?
Okay, you obviously.
Oh, that's a bad line for being a straight man. Oh.
I bring humor.
For your new project?
Oh, the Stunt Dummy project?
Yeah.
Yes, we have a new channel coming up, Stunt Dummy and Mike. It should be up in the next couple of weeks on Tuesday evenings. Why, might you ask? Is it Tuesday evenings? Ask me, Shiva.
Why is it Tuesday evenings, man with a mic?
Because some damn person's taking Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I don't want to compete with them.
Emo?
No. Thank you for letting me plug that. You all stay tuned for it. It's coming soon. Good night, Shiva. Good night, Diver, and good night, Johnson.
Good night, MWA. Right. Yeah, it would take Vital Organ to come up with that in text.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Belaboring the obvious.
I didn't go
Where
there.
are our trolls? Why don't we have trolls? Joe Fool, he's a troll. There's a troll.
No, Vital's a troll.
And what does it take to get a troll? I mean, Shiva's been trolling me for the past 2 weeks, so I mean.
I don't know. Well, we have been timing someone out. We could stop.
Who's that?
Trump Tard.
Oh, Chippy Jizz Whiskers.
Yeah.
Chippy Jizz Whiskers. Is that Trump? Is that Trump Tard? Poor Trump Tard. You know, it's the compassionate side of me is coming out. I feel, but he doesn't have a home. You know, he just doesn't. He's homeless. He's YouTube homeless.
Is he?
Yeah, it's very sad.
Well, I'm YouTube videoless.
Okay, but you can always make a video. Oh, what's up, Joe Fool?
Why would I want to do that?
Clicks and views, NJ. Clicks and views.
Yeah, clicks and views, baby. It's all about the clicks.
I don't know why, but I'm getting subscribers without having a damn thing on it.
Hey, that means people are tracking you. Hey, that's a good thing. People are like, let me keep an eye on this bastard. Yeah,
they can look all they want. I don't really watch all that much.
They're not subbing to see if you have any content. They're trying to keep an eye on you. You know, see if you're the real you. You know.
Yeah, but all I did was watch a bunch of people in Asbury Park get soaked today, including the camera person.
Oh, did you say anything or do anything? Like, make any comment?
I put some stuff in the chat that wasn't exactly complimentary, but was the truth.
There you go. That'll get Oh, speaking of truth, oh yeah, that'll get you trolled for sure. What are you thinking? Telling the truth, jeez.
Hey, we always had a saying in the firehouse: if you can't take the heat in the kitchen, get out.
Oh, my grandmother said that. She wasn't a fireman.
Well, that's what she told you, Nathan.
Actually, she told me to get out of the kitchen anytime I entered, no matter what. It could be freezing in there. I forgot. It had nothing to do with heat.
But what you don't know is that she was a voluntary fireman known as Dave.
My grandmother was?
Yeah, Dave the fireman. Only on Fridays, Dave the fireman. Sorry.
Well, I mean, her name was Dave, so it could be.
Grandma Dave.
Yes, indeed. But hey, Grandma Dave, she could cook. She whip up a plate of what is that? That goulash.
Oh, I might have to come up with a trans character called Grandma Dave for scam baiting.
No. You're not going to troll my grandmother. I don't think so. That's not happening. I draw the line. Although, I mean, she was a bit of a tyrant. I mean, you know, she had that big wooden spoon, beat my ass with it. You know?
Yeah, people were a lot more violent to kids in the past, I think.
It was great. Well, I mean, whatever was happening, it put an end to it pretty quick. You know, didn't matter. So, behavior correction. You can't beat kids now with a spoon, can you?
No. No, just with a whisk.
Oh, a whisk. You just whisk at them. Yeah. Now they want you to sit down and talk to them. And
isn't there one guy on YouTube that uses that as a mic?
Yeah, that guy. Oh my God. AA. I don't even want to say his name. Is it Outing USA or Outing America? Which one? Outing America.
I don't know. I saw a little piece that somebody had put up somewhere, and I said, no, thank you, and I moved on.
He's a clicks and viewer for sure. He's in it for the money.
Did you tune into Mouse at all last night? No.
I mean, no, I didn't.
He's back on?
Because I ended up calling him a scammer on his panel.
I thought he was losing his IP.
Well, yeah, if he doesn't get the 700 quid, I wonder how close he is. Desiree Lecoq.
He's. I don't know what's going on with Mouse. I mean, I'm hearing things like he doesn't have his rent, doesn't have his internet money, and I don't know.
he's kind of in dire straits, but he's touting for salesmen. I think he wants people to sell
that product,
which it transpires is a virtual machine, right?
Yeah.
Which is hosted on a computer in a bank. That has some difficulties. That has some problem with it.
It's insane. His business it's almost comical, but he's been going at it for 2 years with that goofy business model. It's not gonna work. We try to tell him, but he's in too deep. He can't stop. Nobody's gonna pay for that content in a dentist office to have those crazy little story time things going off, and you, the person, the salesman, have to go sell it to your local dentist offices and bars and restaurants to put this up there, and then you have to host it. You have to host it. You have to give him access to your computer and you stream, because he can't stream all of it out. So I don't. It's just a mess. It's just a complete mess. And none of the stuff works. The computers are old, outdated.
Well, and also what because he claimed that he was using a virtual machine, right? Although he didn't appear to know that when I was talking about VMs in the chat, that's what I was talking about, right?
No, he didn't. He doesn't.
But the
not using a virtual machine.
No, he's not using a virtual machine. He's using I forget what it was called. Maybe it was if anyone who is in the chat was watching it, but it's like this website, like this branded website that hosts content, so it's a pre-existing service that he's going to be using.
Oh no.
I forget what it was called. How do you get a VM? Taser, you can if you download VirtualBox, that's free, and pretty simple.
VMware.
Yeah, VMware's better, but you've got to pay for it. He didn't know what VMware was.
Well, then he doesn't. But the thing is, he's talking about a cloud service, an online service for that the bandwidth that they charge. He's going to go. That's insane. He's out of his mind if he's going to take that approach for all that streaming that he wants to do. But it doesn't matter. He's not going to do one, so it doesn't matter. He won't go broke because he won't have one customer. He will not have one customer. He'll never have a customer.
No.
Okay, here's the idea. To make it easy, you walk in. Everybody's been to the dentist and a doctor's office. You walk in and you're sitting there, waiting for the doctor to come along. And up on the wall is a TV that he installs, or in some cases a bar or restaurant that pipes in his story time. Those 4 panels with goofy looking vids that are happening in loop, and you sit there and you're supposed to get mesmerized, and it gives you something to make the time pass. So you're sitting there looking at these videos. I can't take 3 minutes of that crap without going crazy. Isn't
he going to run into copyright issues doing that though?
I don't know how he's doing it. He doesn't care. He doesn't have a license to do any of that stuff. He doesn't have a corporate license. He doesn't have anything.
No, but let's assume he gets a salesman. Let's just assume the salesman is really good, right? And he gets sales, right? And he installs the TV, and then he pipes in the story time. What he's piping in is other people's intellectual property.
Exactly, that's what he's doing. Exactly.
So he's going to run into copyright issues.
He does not care. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. So you'd be all those little videos you see, that he doesn't own those videos. He just grabs them and compiled them all together and puts them in loop in 4 boxes or 5, sometimes 6 boxes, and just, floods you with this visual nonsense, that, it's like, oh my God, I'd go crazy. I'd say, can you turn that off, please? It's driving me bonkers. But I guess somebody sitting in a bar wants to sit there and stare at something on the TV, sitting there drinking a beer and looking at that crap. Like, oh boy.
Man, he was funny last night because he's had stunt dummy a man with a mic on quite a lot, and there's like two shows that happen simultaneously. There's the mouse show, right? Where, well, all right, no, there's the stunt dummy, a man with a mic show, and that involves people having a conversation. And then there's the mouse show, which was him popping up, him putting himself into the basement, and then popping up every now and again, making some random nonsensical comment, and then fucking off back to the basement again.
Oh my god, that was on his. That was the nature of his show last night. That's actually not a bad show. You know, it's like Emo's. That's that's Emo's endeavor. You know, to get other people to be coming to his panel, change his name to producer, mute his mic, and just go fuck off somewhere and take a nap, and let everybody else just run the show. You know, he's come out and said it. I want to be like Jeff's show, where people come on and I can go to the basement and go and not have to do anything. What the fuck? That's not a show. In the United States, we call that Tom Sawyer. When you Tom Sawyer somebody, you know, where you trick him into doing your work. You trick him into doing your work for you. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
Tom Sawyer would always get in trouble, and his aunt would always make him do chores on Saturdays. Like one Saturday he had to paint the fence white. He had to whitewash the fence, and all his friends were going fishing, and they saw him with the paint bucket, and friends going, "Hey, come on, Tom, we're going fishing." He goes, "Oh, you guys you can go fishing any old Saturday. It ain't every Saturday you get to whitewash a fence, you know." And he tricked them all into thinking, "Yeah, you're right." And so they all got paintbrushes and they start washing the fence and painting the fence, and he goes fishing. That's called Tom Sawyer. You Tom Sawyer somebody. That was Emo's whole. The goal was to get other people to do it. You know, come on his panel and call them the host, give them the name host, and then check out for a while.
What needs to be done in a case like that is people go in knowing with the foreknowledge of what he's doing, and as soon as they confirm that he's no longer there, just rip and tear the hell out of him.
Right, and it was we got Huckleberry, and also I think I got a couple other people to do it too, like 2 or 3 other ones. But it's been a while since I read the old Mark Twain.
What was his real name?
Samuel Clemens.
That's it. Yeah, Samuel Clemens.
Yeah.
Well, tonight's bike. Go on.
Go ahead.
No. After you.
I was just making a comment about what a great gig he had, because he did those, great. He had a knack of using very simple words, a lot of them single syllable, put them in structure, put them in a way that made it entertaining for people to read. And of course, his stories were always entertaining. He did embellishments and stuff, and then he was always in the Midwest, and then he went to Frisco for a while. But the people, all the posh people in New England, loved him, and they would pay him to go up there and insult them. And I just thought that was fucking great. What you get paid. He was the original troll, they'd pay him, and all they do is come up there and give, like, they pay him to show up to their, and they get all fancy dressed up and stuff, and fancy wine and dinners and stuff, and pay him to come by and basically insult them, and they loved it. It's like, that's great.
So I should be billing Shane and Joey then, and Emo.
Wait. Yeah. Send him a bill. Yeah.
In fact, I should be billing them for your work.
No, you get them. Yeah, exactly. For my work. Yeah, exactly. You'll take. Oh well.
It's a funny old world.
It is that. Well, I'm about to roll out, brother.
Yeah, I'm going to wind it up. I think it's nearly 3:45. So, do you have any final thoughts? Final thoughts, Nathan?
Oh, final thoughts. Oh, I haven't thought about it yet. I haven't had any original. I haven't even had any first thoughts today. You know, it was just kind of a blasé day for me. But I'll tell you what, I'll have a thought for you tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I think NJ, final thoughts.
The rain. When will it end?
I didn't shout at anyone today. That was quite good. This was a shouty-free stream.
and zero fallacies, I see. How about that?
And that was even with 10th Man on the panel.
A 10th fan. Yeah.
He wasn't really playing dominatrix too much today.
No, well, he had an idiot to laugh at, didn't he? You know.
Shane's right now trying to search the YouTube for the real Shane show, and it's all going. So that's nothing you did to that guy, Shane, Sylvia. The guy had 2.5 million subs at one time, and you took his, and because he has no more videos, they're all gone. He took them all down.
Can he really take credit for that?
I am a big bad. You know what? I'm going to try and take credit for all of the trolls now.
Yeah, emo. He took credit for he took credit there. He took all my credit there.
Fucking Mouse thinks.
Even go ahead.
Well, I was going to say Mouse thinks that I'm training the trolls in how to argue with people.
Oh God, help us! Yeah. Emo. Sylvia came along after the video. Didn't know anything about the video that I made about emo, and then next thing I know, Emo's giving Sylvia top billing for the video. That video that Sylvia made and Navin. What do you mean and Navin? What the fuck? And Navin? The fuck?
Well, if he doesn't start calling you NJ.
Yeah, no, yeah, you were getting. That's another thing. NJ, you were getting a lot of NJ when he would refuse to say my full name. He would just call me NJ, and everybody thought he was talking about NJ Diver. I'm like, no, it's fucking that's me. Damn it!
Yeah, I gave it to him.
Oh,
yeah, and did you see who chimed in?
No,
yeah, hello, Lou.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that makes sense. Wow, yeah. Lou lost his channel, didn't he?
The salty rant, Lou.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, see, you can't be going around threatening and doxing people, stuff like that. Salty rant, is it going? It's been suspended, huh?
I don't know. I don't even know if I'm subscribed anymore, to tell you the truth.
Does anybody know? I just saw it in a comment that he made with a little sad face behind it. It said my Salty Rant channel has been suspended, and they had a little sad face.
First I'm hearing about it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you what. If he gets it back, he's gonna be pissed off. He's gonna be a ranting motherfucker. Yeah. Well, it was fun. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody in the chat. I gotta say good night to, of course, Pookie, Wilma. Well, is Taryn? There's Taryn. It's always Wilma post, then Taryn post, then Wilma post. No, the pattern is Wilma, Taryn, Wilma, Taryn, Wilma, Taryn. And who else is in here? Of course, Steve P. Hope that lump on your head is okay. Joni Rotten. Who's Calvin's channel? I've seen that name before. Oh,
Trump Tard.
Never mind.
Let me just address Trump Tard. So Trump Tard, apparently you're involved with what's going on with fucknuts and half-wit and I don't know, shit for brains. So that's why you're being timed out tonight. I think in future streams, we won't time you out, but yeah, maybe we will. I mean, maybe I'm going to be in a trolling mood, but I think generally I do want the chat to be, people can chat in the chat. So, yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Just we like to keep it open.
Yeah.
Good night. Good night, Ann.
Yeah, hang on, David. Before you go, I got some sad news.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Salty Ranch channel's still up.
It is. Well, why did he post that? It might have been a troll. A troll probably did.
Yeah, it must have been because I just brought my channel up, and I'm still showing his icon up.
Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, well, for him, I guess. But thanks for that. It's still up. Good night. I'll say good night one more time. Let's see, Ann and who else? All right. Good night, Trump Tard. Fuck, he's been beaten over the head a few times. Mentioned his name.
Yeah. Well.
And NJ, good night, and Shiv and Sylvia, thank you for having me on your little show here. Thank you.
No worries.
Good night, sir.
All right. I hope you all enjoyed that. If not, then I hope you catch throat cancer and die before you speak to anyone ever again. Goodbye.